jr.3, our lesson today about ordering and comparing a fraction. I will start with ordering a fraction. We know that ordering means arrange numbers in ascending order or descending order. If I want to arrange a fraction, first thing I have to look to the denominator and have equal denominator. If I have equal denominator, then I look to the numerator. If I want to arrange in ascending order, so I will choose the smaller number in numerator. And if I want to arrange in descending order, I will choose the greater number in the numerator. Here, I want to arrange the following in ascending order. Number 1, I have 7 elevens, 3 elevens, 10 elevens, and 4 elevens. If I want to arrange this fraction, first I look to the denominator. I have equal denominators here? Yes, I have. All of them is 11. Then I look to the numerator and I will choose the smaller number in the numerator. Why the smaller number? Because I want to arrange this fraction in ascending order. And we know that ascending mean arrange from smaller to greater. So I will look to the numerator and choose which one is the smaller, 7 or 3 or 10 or 4. It's a 3. So I will write 3 11ths first. Then look again to the numerator, 7 or 10 or 4. It's 4 is the smaller, so I will write 4 11ths. Then 7 or 10, which one is the smaller? It's a 7, so I write 7 11ths. And the last one is 10 11ths. Number 2, I have 8 nines, 5 nines, 1 and 4 nines. Now I want to arrange this fraction in ascending order. But we said before we must have equal denominators. But here all the fraction is 9, but I have 1. What can I do with this one? We know before that we can make a 1 fraction like any number divided itself, like 2 over 2, 3 over 3, 4 over 4, and so on. But which number I will choose? Now, we said before we must have equal denominator. So I need this one have denominator 9. So I will write 1 equal 9 nines. 9 over 9. Why 9 over 9? Because we must have equal denominators. And all the fraction have denominator 9. So now I can make arrange. Yes, I can. First, I must look to the numerator now and choose the smaller number in the numerator. Why the smaller number? Because I want to arrange in ascending order. Here I have 8, 5, 4, and 9. Which one is the smaller? It's 4. So I write 4 nines. Then 8 or 5 or 9 is the smaller. It's a 5, so I write 5 nines. And I have 8 and 9. Which one is the smaller? It's 8, so I write 8 nines. And the last one is 9 nines, so I write it 1. Now I want to arrange the following in descending order. Number 1, 5 sixes, 3 sixes, 11 sixes, 4 sixes. Now, we said before, we must look to the denominator and have equal denominator. Look here. Do you have equal denominator? Yes, all of them is 6. So, now I will look to the numerator. And we want to arrange in descending order. We said before, descending mean arrange from greater number to smaller number. So which one is the greater? 5 or 3 or 11 or 4? It's 11, so I write 11 sixes. Now search again. 5 or 3 or 4 is the greater. It's a 5, so I write 5 sixes. And which one is the bigger? 3 or 4? It's 4, so I write 4 sixes. And the last one is 3 sixes. Number 2, I have 5 tens, 1 tens, 1 and 7 tens. I want to arrange them in descending order. We said before we must have equal denominator. All the denominator is 10, but I have 1. What can I do with this one? we can make a one fraction like any number divided itself. So we said before we must have equal denominator. So I need a 1 to have denominator 10. So one will be 10 tenths. Again, one will be 10 tenths because we have all the denominators is 10. Then we look to the numerator and choose the greater number. Why the greater number? Because I want to arrange it in descending order. Now, which one is the greater? 5 or 1 or 7 or 10? It's 10, so I write 1 first. Then, which one is the greater? 5 or 1 or 7? It's a 7, so I write 7 tenths. And 5 or 1 is the greater? It's a 5, so I write 5 tenths. And the last one is 1 tenth. Now I will compare fraction. We know that comparing fraction, we like using less than or greater than or equal. Now I want to write the correct symbol, less than or greater than or equal. Number 1, I have 4 tenths and 8 tenths. Now I will look to the denominator first. I have equal denominator? Yes, I have. Then I look to the numerator. Here I have in the first fraction the numerator is 4 and the second fraction is 8. And we know that L4 is smaller than L8. So I write 4 tenths smaller than 8 tenths. Number 2, I have 5 nines and 1 nines. Now I want to put less than or greater than or equal. So first I look to the denominator. I have equal denominator. So yes, I have. It's 9. So I look to the numerator. I have in the first fraction 5 and the second fraction is 1. So we know that 5 greater than 1. So 5 nines will be greater than 1 nines. Number 3, I have 4 eighths and 1. Here I have the equal denominator. 4 eighths is fraction, but 1 I can make it fraction. We said before I can make it 1 any number divided itself. So in the first fraction the denominator is 8. So I can make it 1 8 eighths. Why 8 eighths? Because I need to make a denominator is 8. So now can I make it compare? Yes, I can. First, look to the numerator now, and in the first fraction I have 4, and L1, its numerator is 8. So we know that L4 smaller than L8. So 4 eighths will be smaller than 8 eighths. Number 4, I have 1 and 3/4 or 3/4. So I have the denominator in the second fraction 4, but first I have 1. Can I make it one fraction? Yes, it can be 4/4 or 4/4. Why I choose 4/4 or 4/4? Because I need equal denominator. So now I know that L4 greater than 3. So L1 will be greater than 3/4 or 3/4. Now you can solve your booklet page 43 and 44. Thank you and see you later.